Let's start at the beginning. What exactly are local citations, and why are they so fundamental for businesses hoping to attract local customers online?
Local citations are essentially any online mentions of a business's name, address, and phone number, often called NAP. They're found in directories like Yelp, Google Business Profile, or even on local news websites. These listings help ensure customers find accurate info wherever they're searching.
So, would you say that being listed on just one directory is enough? Or is there a strategic reason for appearing on multiple platforms?
Great question. Relying on a single listing is risky. Think of citations as digital breadcrumbs. Each one increases your business's chance of being found, much like having more signs pointing to your store throughout a city. The more consistent and widespread, the better.
Building on that, let's talk about credibility. How do local citations convince both customers and search engines that a business is legitimate?
Citations act as digital proofs, almost like multiple witnesses testifying that your business exists and operates at a specific location. When Google cross-checks these listings and finds matching info, it boosts confidence in the business's authenticity.
That reminds me of verification processes, like a robot checking an address against listings. How critical is it for these citations to remain consistent across platforms?
It's crucial. Even minor discrepancies like saint versus street can cause search engines to doubt your legitimacy. Imagine if a court heard two slightly different addresses in witness statements. Doubt creeps in. Consistency is key to establishing and maintaining trust.
Let's shift to SEO. How exactly do local citations influence a business's rankings in local search results or the coveted Google Local Pack?
Citations serve as signals that validate a business's local presence. Search engines aggregate these signals to decide which businesses to highlight in local results. Studies have shown that businesses with robust, consistent citations are 3 times more likely to appear in the local pack.
That's a significant statistic. Could you elaborate on how these signals interact with other ranking factors, like reviews or website optimization?
Absolutely. Citations work alongside reviews and on-site SEO. Think of it as a 3-legged stool. Citations provide foundational trust, reviews add social proof, and your website offers depth. All 3 together maximize visibility and ranking potential.
Now, from the customer's perspective, how does seeing your business consistently listed across different sites enhance their confidence and likelihood to engage?
Customers instinctively trust businesses that appear everywhere with matching details. It's similar to seeing a familiar brand logo on multiple products. It signals stability. This can directly translate into increased foot traffic and more positive interactions.
Are there any studies or real-world examples that highlight this effect?
Yes, a Bright local survey found that 68% of consumers lose trust in a business if they find inconsistent contact details online. Conversely, businesses with unified citations saw a measurable uptick in both calls and in-store visits.
We've discussed the importance of being listed, but not all citations are created equal. Can you break down the difference between structured and unstructured citations?
Structured citations are the classic listings. Think directories like Yellow Pages or Chamber of Commerce sites, where your NAP details are organized and predictable. Unstructured citations, on the other hand, are mentions in places like blogs, press releases, or even local event pages.
Why does this distinction matter for a business's online reputation and authority?
Structured citations are the backbone. They establish basic trust. Unstructured citations, meanwhile, are like organic endorsements scattered across the internet. Together, they provide both reliability and reach, solidifying the business's digital footprint.
To wrap up, what are best practices for businesses aiming to maximize the value of their citations, and how should they balance efforts between structured and unstructured sources?
Start with claiming and verifying all major structured listings: Google, Yelp, Facebook, industry directories. Maintain absolute consistency in your NAP across each. Then, actively pursue unstructured mentions through press releases, local sponsorships, and outreach to bloggers or news sites.
What about monitoring and updating existing citations? How often should that be done to ensure continued accuracy?
Quarterly audits are a good rule of thumb. As businesses move or rebrand, outdated citations can hurt both SEO and credibility. Tools like MozLocal or BrightLocal can automate much of this process, ensuring your digital presence stays strong and trustworthy.